together after
I
all.
swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Reveal thyself! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night! Keep back! take off.
Barbados, guide us.
Here we go. Brace yourself. Yahoo! Brace yourself. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Barbados, guide us.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
free to look around.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Tibet.
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking.
Huh?
The thing is, it barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy,
Well, that's a shame.
the fact remains that I don't have it in stock.
Who's Chingman?
A book collector who lives in Qing. He was a regular customer here back when he lived.
Did somebody say out of print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? Since you and I are both in search of lost... My pleasure, fellow...
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Tibet Travel Guide? It's super duper.
The heavens are Uh-huh. And what do you want?
We've heard you've got tons of old books.
After the chasm was sealed off, the family mine to pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Wrong. That was my life's work. Unless you have other business.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume...
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There is a
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, but over time it was the work that came to define the barely any copies of the first
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is...
You mean you still...
Yes, it is my...
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I'm sure you don't need me to...
Oh, but you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price.
That's your business. The question?
Whoa there, friend. Come...
Just who do you think you...
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman.
Guhua clan? Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That...
Get a load of this guy. And you, Chang, you're selling that...
Oh, how the wolves prey.
So, just to come back to what we were talking...
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot
All right, give it a rest.
Hey! Reading, huh?
Oh, amazing!
Hello?
No wonder this book is...
How can they bully poor...
Why do you give up on your book search so...
Oh, so now...
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth, and I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the... Of course I do. An initial. Give me a second to reflect.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really... I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting props.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader.
It's cute that you want to stick, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole...
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I...
Oh, great speech.
Are you here to
Phantasmagoria!
think you can get away? Barbados! Kindness!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the though I long to restore Guhuat.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking...
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides. There must be a deeper level of... He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into.
You really have stuff to do?
Wow, so that's how that...
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Fine, from now on, he should...
So, are you buying or not?
Who goes there? Really? The master's deal.
Urgent bit? So, where...
I'm sorry. The master is stressed that we must not disclose that. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I beg for your mercy, please.
Well, luckily for...
Thank you.
Nice! Is that so? Anyway, seems like the VI... In that case... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I understand. I do.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic.
We just ran into a... But it's nothing for you to worry about.
That would be most ideal. We are willing to lend a... You may suddenly find...
I understand. I am indebted.
We shall see.
Darn that old man.
So, Mr. Chick, who knows if Guhua Geek is...
You do tell the cleverest jokes, sir.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Guhua Brotherhood.
When actually, all you meant was you want...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or...
The course of action we must, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain. There is no need for you to read the content.
Ugh, this writing is super...
Hence why I said the Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who could...
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the big wigs. Since we got to live, having such big backing...
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and gentry Moutsai must be taught also. I do not wish for anyone else to know of...
Why not? You're only doing this to try...
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling...
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading...
Thank you in advance for
Hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter.
A letter? Oh, I see. Oh, don't mind me.
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the honored guests. You must both be wary from it. Please rest assured that the matter... Please take a seat here and leave...
Yay, tasty!
Of course. We treat visitor... Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, for him to correct the error of his ways, since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core deprived of the necessary raw...
Great idea! But Liyue is huge!
With the timescale we are on, first, there are a number of vendors in the city. There is also some unsold core lapis at... Finally, there is Chang...
Alrighty, so 3...
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow! So many more! With...
Well, this is not the first. All you need to do is strike a deal. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in this...
Hi. You want all my core? That's sad. None are in... Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't worry about my prior. Thank you for your patience.
So very much, lady.
Good day, my. Oh, I thought you were. No, that I still. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right. Clearly, no short.
You can't beat the atmosphere here at the...
Oi! All of it? All of it would be far more if it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm. Hello there.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis. The original buyer's price was already quite...
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 Mora on the rest of Liyue.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an look, you have your problems.
All right. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times.
Wait, surely there's no need. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be...
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining. If he asks, all we can do is mention your...
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an... I don't know where exactly, but if so... Maybe you could go and look... Oh, yes, of course.
That's that, then.
By
Make a note of the... That guy said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Done and dusted. Yeah, we make a great team. Now for the final stop on our...
Just who I was hoping to see. You wouldn't know.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, but I don't care who you are. A discount of...
No need. We'll take...
You mean you're not trying to... I can't believe it. But Gentry Mount-sized...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again...
Huh. But tell me, what...
Actually, it's for a commission.
Thank you. Thank you a mil...
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going.
Welcome.
You better believe it.
Well, naturally. Divine Halberd, and the way the story develops across the how blessed we are to—
And this is related...
It's not. But when something surpasses and it is thanks to—
Why does Paimon have to...
Think about it. He panics. He hears a rumor that the Gentry Moutsai is, so regardless of whether it is—
So it was you! You...
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stock—
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another. One to whom I am indebted. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the master, if you please. Seize their core lapis!
A minor setback. Red outlines your fate. A minor setback.
You're open.
The hunter.
You're open.
Think you can get away?
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Wait, hear me.
Can't run from death. Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off!
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying?
Then figure it out.
Don't go.
My lord, what are you doing here?
Thanks to this valiant young...
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Cho, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the Fei
Rats! I've been played.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable... I shudder to think with...
You meddling swine!
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 3 times the market rate...
How...
Deep breaths now. On behalf of the Feiyun...
You? Funny speaking? So that massive stash of Mora, you let us
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai... You're too kind.
Yikes! Paimon's been... Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone... Paimon's toast! And sorry, very...
Calm down. Since you can fly...
Save me! Save me! This is...
Jokes aside, I have... Meanwhile, Legend of the Shadow... I did nothing, and had to have made such
My lord, forgive the
Please inform my father. Might this merit...
For all your clever long... A reward!
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to... Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for return...
Finally, you're back. I'm positive that you must have been behind. Please don't say that. The Chang family was... Since then, I've saved... Were it not for you, this...
Wow, that's the...
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing?
Wonderful. Legend...
Do people really look down?
Actually, the art is centuries old. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to it. In any case, Guhua... what does it matter? It's yours to keep. In it, my ore is sold, and my treasured books have... What?
What was that?
Oh, not that little rascal.